Okay, we should be pushing content here in just a second. I'm just waiting to see if I've actually got video showing up on the stream. And you know what? I am still not actually seeing any pictures, which is frustrating. Because as you can tell, I've got the beautiful music here playing, but no actual video. I'm not entirely sure what this is going on. I have some suspicions. But suspicions are not necessarily answers. So, let me see what I can do here. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Alright. Oh, this isn't working. But I sure wish I did. Let's try something else. Disable that. Disable preview. Alright, once again, I am back here online and I'm playing Dreamfall Chapters. Just when a adventure game kickstarted a couple years ago. I've never gotten around to playing it, even though I've had it in my library for quite a while. I did finally figure out what exactly was wrong with my video, so we're going to be able to go in here and, hopefully actually record something. Go ahead and start a brand new game. Yes, I know my choices, and I'll use Facebook. There we go.
There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the Thief of Dreams.
Well, I should hope their paths are about to intersect. This games would be real boring if we had these multiple characters that never once met. Or at least, interacted in some way. Loading. Child. Blue Child with antlers coming out of her shoulder. So sort of funeral. I've expected her eyes to open right there. Which wouldn't have been precisely, I don't know what it would have been. It would have been weird. Apparently a small problem with the video according to YouTube, but I'll take care of that later. I'm not getting the frame rate on this that I really want, but I'll have to figure that out later. It's probably the streaming. James Dean here, waiting for his daughter to be born. Daughter or son, I don't know. I'm presuming. That doesn't look good. I thought that pop was unrelated to the game. Chapter 1.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end. That isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo.
You know, like any book ever written by Neil Stephenson, just
I've
sort of
been
stops.
in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere.
Wow.
This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine.
Well, at least they don't just stop, I suppose. I think that if you were in your own, like, dreamscape bubble sort of thing, like, why would you have this, I don't know, constant reminder of your failed, broken body or whatever on the other side of the... It's an interesting thought. It's kind of a weird thought. To keep that in sort of, because it's clearly like a sanctuary sort of space for her, right?
Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, sort of was. Wonkers. My old Watilla.
I wonder if we're gonna find out what a Wotilla is, because I've certainly never heard that word before.
I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day, keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't.
Yeah, that would be rough.
People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors.
Let's go check that out. Sounds like fun.
Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Okay, I Jedi mind trick the nightmares.
She's all alone. I know that feeling. You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with, but you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you. Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare. What are you doing? Stop following me. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now. There's no fire, and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Oh, I wish those people weren't following me. That's a little creepy.
Why won't you help me?
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds. This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. For fuck's sake, people, go! What are you doing? I said stop! For fuck's sake, people, go away!
Why won't you help me?
This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Oh, okay. That's a shitty situation.
Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl. That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
So I can either mind, light, time. Let's light. Interesting.
Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, never again.
Okay, let's take a look at the little girl's mind first.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Oh, that light's too weak to have an effect on Mr. Great Old One. That light's too weak to have an effect on Mr. Great Old One.
Oh.
It's too dark. Can't see anything under there. Oh, that light's too weak to have an effect on Mr. Great Old One. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch. Light, yeah, good idea, but not from that. It's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else.
No, stupid. God she got bored and wandered.
Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you.
Problem solved.
I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop. The Vagabond, master of the story time. Sort of. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost. For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever. There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so I'm not ready to wake up, to face myself again.
Wow, both is pretty heavy answers.
There are no second chances.
Yeah, see, I don't like
Every
this
choice
one. I'm going with
ready.
Afraid.
I can't do
That one-
it.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time? This is where I belong. I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could. Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time?
I don't like why.
This is where I belong. I'm in control. Isn't it? Who needs me?
All who live, who have lived, and who will live. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know.
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you.
Oh.
All the people you love.
Seems
and
like
everyone
he seems like he's putting
past,
an awful lot on
present, and
Zoe. I
future,
don't know.
torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
I have a feeling conversations with the Watcher tend to go out like this, where you end up right where he wants you to be.
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind.
That seems like a bad idea.
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Well, no time like the present.
This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical
I
jolt,
gotta listen to this again.
boost
Okay.
the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
I was getting...
Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD.
Well...
So, okay. The cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now... oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like a train of thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it.
So let's slow that shit down. And hop on inside.
Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at, being dead. She's right. Can't leave. I have nothing to return to. No life worth living.
It's a real defeatist attitude that I have not been going for.
Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from?
I don't know.
I've made up my mind. I'm not letting her stand in my way. Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me.
That may be actually true. Okay, that was a cat.
No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. Who are you? You don't remember who you are? Or who you were before you started playing hero, dreamer, savior of worlds? Everything about you is a lie. I'm the fucking truth. You can't escape that.
Okay, so I gotta do something about this. Maybe I just have to pick the right dialogue option.
No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. I've made up my mind. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger, and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. We can't... I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that? I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but I'm ready.
Unknown path.
I don't know yet.
That seems
You're
ominous.
a part of me now. You always will be. Come on.
I need fixing so that their lips move. This is very It's very disrupting.
Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
That's good. Should talk to somebody about those pillows though. That looks like your neck must be in searing pain. Chapter 2, Awakenings. Presumably where I meet the other half of the story. Or maybe it's just Zoe, I don't know.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Oh no.
All is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. Now, it's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane. Alvani before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, he's the warden.
I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvani would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I'm telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight.
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner
How soon?
and... Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvani by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Wow, that guy's a real dick.
Barbarians.
I'm with you, Warden. Fuck that guy.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart.
Little ball of fur.
Fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child.
Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr,
For
purr.
we will soon be free. Together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Well, that doesn't sound like a threat.
Ah, Alvani, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would the warden come to visit me now?
So I don't actually kind of like the warden character, but I just don't know that it's in this guy's, sort of vibe to not go stup, be all silent,
me to plead.
stoic. We're going silence on this one.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvani. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But
Weird conversation for the
that's not why I'm here. No.
for the
As you also
warden.
know, you have
to
the
be having
choice
here.
between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we dotted every I and crossed every T.
Yeah,
A
we're gonna go
warrior
beheading.
deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with beheading.
Take my head.
The sword it is. I shall make a note of it. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
I have nothing more to say to him. To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. by commanders that you can no longer trust.
You don't want to hear this.
You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand.
Fucking bureaucrat.
Accept
Oh
that
my
questions
god.
will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The sword will be ready for you.
I spoke to you. I know he didn't say it was hello, because it's like, oh, want to visit, you know, whatever. It's kind of, you'll be all bitchy at me about not talking enough.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going
No
on?
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
We will need a key to open this gate. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Hey! Hey!
He's still breathing.
Help me!
I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's long for this world. It's a makeshift blade. A shiv. It did its... It's a shiv. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
Thank you. Your death will matter. Your sacrifice will help the Resistance.
Please.
It appears to be a gate.
Please, finish me
Probably
before the
unlocks
guards
this
find me.
first gate.
They won't be kind. They will make... they will make me... kill me. Please. Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real curious to figure out what that bounce is all about.
Journey into the next life.
I bet you think it was the right move.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
Oh, that's pretty obvious. I didn't see a way to go down.
The riot is growing.
Upwards.
Moving
Ever
closer.
upwards.
We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
Gotta wait for the old man, it looks like. There he is.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
Not really a locking tool, but, you know, we'll see.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat. I can hear the men moving in the woods. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
I'm sure one of what I'm gonna have to use that for.
Where's the key?
We'll figure that out.
Goddamn keys.
What's going on out there?
Where's
Wish
the
I
key?
knew.
Someone get the
You're out
goddamn
here
keys.
entrenched. You're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Hello?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Glad they recorded that one line for that guy.
Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys. There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys. We got him. I
It's
think we got him.
undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Bullshit. Not that like you to catch an arrow thing. I think that's kind of a clever little puzzle, but like, oh, I'm gonna be able to pick a lock with a. I'm gonna try to pick a lock with the arrow.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Good job.
No lock
Follow
can
me.
make any game. Whatever. This is the kind of game that would have it.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Ugh, I'm really tired of listening to that guy.
We're through. Hooray! We need to stop them. They've broken through to the floor below. Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
I'll say back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you'll wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
Oh. That's colorful.
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren!
So many
Let us
barrels.
through right bloody
They
now!
never clean up after themselves.
I'm guessing they don't.
One day, Murren, we will see you garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too.
Yeah, the warden's just a low-level bureaucrat. He's doing his job.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Sorry, buddy.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
That may be.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying, doing his job is the best thing or whatever, but, like...
What choice does he have? I was the apostle. I was always true to my word.
That's a very loaded was right there.
Doesn't the warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
We're running out of time, and this filth... He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of... If he fails to respond to threats to his... All men of his station can be bought. He may... If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. So give her. She's a good woman, but really a woman. Very well. You make a fair point. I will trust you despite my bitter instincts. Step back, Alvana.
Really a woman? Oh.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
Morin's Lowfish.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? It's your word. It's so disposable you will throw it away.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced.
Well, that's good.
This passage leads up to
There's no
the
way
roof,
through here.
but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
About time. Let's go. Up the stairs.
Shadow be damned. A piece of cloth.
We'll get it set.
Moist.
You just
I
stay
feel
here.
a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame.
They're not far behind us.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn key!
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for
Don't
red
have much
meat,
time.
but I'm not a dog. Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch.
Where's the key? Someone get the
They use
goddamn
this
key!
contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil.
Alright.
There they are, right above us. Get 'em!
These torches burn day and night.
The prisoners
It's
are
mounted
revolting.
securely to the
And
wall.
they smell bad too.
Where's the key?
The iron bars are
Someone
making
get
it
the
hard to
goddamn
get a clear
keys.
shot. But I shouldn't tempt fate.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
I see someone moving. Fire!
It's covered in thick oil.
I can't get a clear shot.
Shadow, they're firing at us. From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other words, I have a torch.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Okay, that's a fun bug.
Up there! Fire! Now!
I can't see it from here.
The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot. But I shouldn't tempt fate.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other words, I have a torch.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I want to find the trackless brain.
There's no way through here.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Oh, clever boy. I knew you
The oil
wouldn't
is burning
disappoint
off.
me.
That's what I was trying to do.
You
Still
first.
warm, but it's
That
cooling
chain's too
quickly.
hot. I want some warning.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
Right behind you.
I'm not entirely sure how the one-armed and one-legged man is going to be climbing that, but you know what? That's not really my problem, I guess.
Ready the sword for you. A warrior's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal, set it good. Now arm yourself.
A sharp blade, used by the headsman.
Well, come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy. Kian, listen to...
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No.
I think it's pretty
No.
fucking clear.
I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damn fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where. Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
Yeah, sword, dagger. You want a dagger for that. A sword is, like, look how long that thing is. It'd be ridiculous trying to jam that into somebody when standing right next to him like that. To have your arm, like...
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge,
Ooh.
and close my eyes.
That is not a good place to get
I
shot.
would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
The cold, cold sea. Alright, well, that's the end of chapter 2 here, looks like. So I think I'm going to log off for a bit. Gonna see if I can fix some of the streaming issues that we ran into here. And yeah, make this a little better. So thank you all very much. We will be back.